X Factor contestant, Danyl Johnson. How are you, sir? Dan, let's talk about Amelia Lilly.
Yes.
In the bottom two, obviously she survived. Why do you think she was down there after she's only just got it?
I think that Amelia was in the bottom two because everyone voted so much for her to be back last week, had to vote for her to be back in the show, and then had to vote for her to get through last week, and then this week maybe people weren't willing enough to vote again.
Well, I thought people were going to stick with her and remain loyal to that. They put her there, so they might as well keep her there.
To be honest, she's got a great voice. The sing-off was amazing, and a great Lady Gaga song she did. But there she is now.
Do you agree with Gary? Did she shout her way through that?
I think that's her persona. I think when I was on the show with Jamie Afro, people used to say the same thing about him, but that's just his voice. I think she's got a great voice. She's 17. I think she's got a long way to go.
I think she handles it really well.
Yeah.
Now, on to Misha B. Do you think it's fair, the sort of criticism she's come into, that she's there because of a sob story, not because of her talent?
Do you know what? She's there, and every week she always sort of seems to smash it. I think it was a bit of a lame song. I think it was a bit easy for her to do. It's a great song. We all sing in the car.
It's easy to do.
No, but you were saying in the car.
Yeah, I'm shocking. I'm shocking. I make car crashes
I
happen.
think, Whitney Houston, obviously, it's a great song. I just think it's a song that's overplayed. It's always on American Idol, always on X Factor. Even I did it, So.
I think you had to be a singer to be involved in that conversation.
Well, you're a singer.
I felt a bit left out.
No, you're fine.
Well, I think we're about the same part, to be honest.
So Misha B, obviously she's still in the competition, whether it's a sob story or not. Do you think that she can win it? Because she is the best singer. She's probably the best performer, isn't she?
I like to think that she could win it. I think there's something. I think she can do a lot of stuff in America, and I don't think she needs to win it. I think people like Little Mix, I have to say,
I love Little Mix.
I thought they absolutely stole it. Great song. I think Kelly helped Talisa with the song as well. She kept on saying En Vogue, En Vogue, En Vogue.
Yeah.
They came out and that guitar started. They walked out. It looked amazing.
I had goose pimples throughout the whole of Little Mix. I was like, they were so good.
It was great.
It's all about Craig.
Hey.
Quite exciting. Deadlock.
Yeah, first deadlock of this season, and I don't think there were many deadlocks last season. In our year, deadlock every week. But yeah, it was kind of a bit of a shame. But it had to go that way. It was down to the public. And if anyone goes, I can't believe someone went, I can't believe Craig went, did you vote for him?
Were you surprised Talisa went for...
Maybe a little bit tactical. Maybe trying to keep Little Mix in there for, Kelly's got 3 girls, and she wants Little Mix.
I don't think people at home like it when it goes to deadlock, but I think last night it was actually fair that it went to deadlock.
It is fair, and it's down to the public. It is the public vote. When you get further down the show, there is no judge's vote. It is just public vote.
Now, you're friends with Craig.
Yes.
Have you spoken to him this week, and how's he coping?
I spoke to him, and he seems all right. 6th place is a great place to come out. Jedward came out at 6th place, didn't you guys?
Oh, Jedward!
Yeah! So it's a great place, and he's got a great voice. He's got a great voice, and I think he's going to do really well. Hopefully, sort of being next to Del, he's got Gary on his side, and I know Robbie's a massive fan, so he'll be all right.
Yeah.
Okay, we addressed this on this morning, and they asked, Craig, whether there was anything going on between you two, because we'd seen it in the papers, basically. So can you answer that?
Do you believe anything in the paper?
No, I know not to, but...
I'll be going out with you next week. No, me and Craig, we're really good friends. We're in London.
I am single.
And
Have you just asked Jeff out?
Yes, on TV.
Exclusive!
Jeff, we'll get to the zoo. It's fun.
You can borrow these tights.
But no, we are really good friends, and he wanted to do stuff in Nashville. I've been working there, so that's how we got talking.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, please, go for it.
I've always wondered this. I've never ever asked anyone that was on the X Factor.
Okay.
When they do the group performance and they mime, so clearly obvious they mime, why do they do that? I think a lot of people want to know. Why do they mime that?
I think the main reason why they mime on Sunday night is there's not enough time. We don't record the song or know the song until the Friday, and then the show's on a Saturday, and we get in Sunday, we rehearse from that, but there's not enough time. Yes, you'd probably be able to sing live, but I think on the first song we actually did a group number, I messed up royally at the beginning, so I'm going to blame me. Jamie will say that.
So you're a big fan of Craig. Craig's on. Who you now backing to win?
Little Mix all the way.
Little Mix all the way. Thank you. Little Mix.
Yeah, Little Mix, cool. Danyl, thank you very much. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, honey.
Wonderful. So there was big news for someone else on the X Factor this weekend.